This is a...
Last time we did the interview,
Okay.
it was more about your brother and all that stuff. But this time you're being inducted. It's about you. I want to hear more intimate things about you and your playing and your heroes and how it feels to be out there and
okay,
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We're rolling. First of all, congratulations. How does it feel to be inducted?
Well, it's one of those kind of things where I'm going to go home tonight and when I'm alone, I'll go, wow. It'll hit me then, But it's pretty scary to go out in public without your guitar.
I would also think every young up-and-coming musician looks forward to the crowds, the chicks, the fame, the money. But did it ever dawn on you that there would be an event somewhere down the road where you would actually be immortalized?
No. When you're a musician, a kid, and you want to be a musician, you're dreaming about all that stuff. This is one of the things you can't imagine. This part, no matter how creative you are. I mean, you don't. I didn't expect to really get to meet my heroes and to travel around the world and be honored with things like this. It was too far out, so it's really amazing.
Did it even dawn on you that one day you would be someone's hero?
No, that's
pretty spooky.
But I do want to say, for all you young musicians who are coming up, go to school, because they're gonna, no matter how good you are, they're gonna be they're gonna be waiting in line to take your money away from you. So if you go to school, it'll help you in that department.
Who are your heroes?
B.B. King and Freddie King, Eric Clapton, Buddy Guy, Lonnie Mack, Jimmy Reed, Lightning Hopkins.
Is there an event that pops to mind, like one of the first events where you actually got to meet and or play with one of your heroes that you can share with us?
Well, I can remember an instance with all of those guys. I think with Eric, it was up in Duluth somewhere, and we opened the show for him, and then I felt like, you feel like these guys before you meet them, and then you get to meet them, and it's Freddie King. One time I remember playing rhythm guitar with Freddie King. It was cold. We were playing outside, and he pulled out a $20 bill and he said, "Here, go get me a bottle of gin." And it was really cold, So I went to the liquor store and came back, and I said, "Man, my hands are cold." He said, "Well, close your hands, dumbass." He was real funny. He was just being funny, but he was amazing. He was a great musician, and it was unbelievable to stand next to him and play because he was so powerful and big, and his guitar playing was so big.
When Jim Ladd was giving your introduction, something spoke to me that he said, and that was about that 2-year hiatus that you went on after Stevie's death, and I can certainly understand that. When you got back on stage, you obviously proved to yourself, yeah, I can still do it. But did it dawn on you as you felt the lights, saw the crowd, felt the guitar in your hand, that, yeah, this is where I'm meant to be?
Yeah, I mean, right away I remembered, how much I loved it. I played every day. I just didn't play in public. I mean, with those 2.5 years, I walked around the house with my guitar on, playing acoustic guitar. But as soon as I got back on stage, I realized how much I loved it and how much it meant to me. And I've been here ever since. So.
I can't even imagine someone who plays like you, and as long as you have played, ever wanting to not play.
No, it's like going to a shrink or something. You have to, once you start going, you don't want to stop.
What's next for you?
I'm writing a new album. I'm getting ready to make a new record. I don't know all the details yet, but I'm just beginning to work on that, and I'm going to be touring all summer.
Is that process fun for you? I've been surprised over the years the number of musicians who love the process of doing an album, and those who don't love it. Jeff Beck, for instance, does not like the process. He likes being in front of the crowd and playing, but he doesn't like the process of doing albums. How about you?
Well, it's emotional writing songs, and the hard part to me is deciding what you're going to do. After you know what you're going to do, going in the studio and recording it is easy. It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
you know,
seeing it come to fruition.
because then you really get to do it. But I enjoy it. I love, hate the whole thing. Mostly love, but you know, it's like when you're on tour. You know, you spend 48 hours hauling meat, and then you play for an hour. You know, so you're riding on a bus, you know, for 48 hours to get there, and then you play for an hour or 2 hours. And so, you know, a lot of the stuff you don't like, but it's all worth it when you get up there and you actually play. That's when it all makes sense.
Well, hopefully today made it all worth it.
Oh man, this is the good part.
Congratulations again, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for coming.
Yeah. We got to move them over to.